SEC opponent, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
And the Sooners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have well options. RPO plans post selected.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Van Buren. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. In a competitive conference like this.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering cancel.
You just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play,
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Sooners! The defense putting points on the board.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Entering play call, you have 7 options.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Player, there are 8 coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Data is selected.
Down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Suggestions, Ferrari, Violet Red Option.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On target over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Categories you have
Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well-earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud recently. Like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
What a great run there. On 3rd-and-1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense, because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get first downs.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Option is R0 slot wheel.
Now on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make...
Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Entering play call. Coach
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Coach suggestions. Error 6
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Catch in the middle. It's Carry-On. He snagged him, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
So spot in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but you don't have guys outside that are going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
Tackling, zone drop, coach suggestions, cover one robber.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Spread.
Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Football, you really turn quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Entering inside.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play on. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense in Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Got the first down and more. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Options HB dive selected.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size...
Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. He goes down after a short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Categories, NFL options, battery selected.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Entering
Touchdown,
coach
Bayou
suggestions.
Bengals.
There are 8 categories. You have
One of the
15
reasons this offense is so
options.
exciting to watch, they've
Selected.
got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28.
There are 6 categories.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Basically, everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Pulls and fires complete. What about that move to pick up a few extra yards to the 35?
There are 6 categories.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Spread.
And the Sooners want to move quickly. They'll try to power their way ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Entering play call.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Sooners are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, man, it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Sooners have it with a first and goal.
Spread.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll run it here on third and goal. And they swarm him under.
Entering play
fourth down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It is good! And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Louisville. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Gonna run it. It's Green. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Inside, shot right coast.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Quick completion on the out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Inside zone.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Back to pass on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
I'm the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who
breaks into the open? And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shaw. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out.
There are 6 categories. Cover 6, cover 3 cloud. Time, cover 2 man.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Zips it out to his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Screen, you have 5 options.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's off. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Categories, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Sooner offense returns to the field.
Cover 4 quarters is selected.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And it is a good idea to game tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it in the middle. It's Carrion. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And the Sooners are marching down the field. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Jordan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here and lighten it up here of the first drive of the second.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Short cross.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and his offense is smelling the end zone. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Tigers. Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they tied the game.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with. And it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Jordan. Oh, what a cut! At the 45, on his way. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
He'll keep it himself. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in.
Head for return left is selected.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. There's the pressure. He's open on the right. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Handoff from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up.
He's loose down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Entering play call.
They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Jordan. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Line gets set. First down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. The screen, and watch out. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Spread.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Give cushion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fights off a defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
Nickel, over, 1, cover, LB, bracket, double, simp, DPL, edge, blitz 0.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Spread.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation. Over. Formation. Auction. Double mug. There are 6 categories.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Give cushion.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got him downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. It's just nice to have that going again.
Both the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, LSU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Categories. We have 15
And man, a lot of
options.
times
Cut
late in
empty
games,
selected.
you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and
Entering
then they
play
leave it in the
call.
hands of their
We have
defense.
five
I like
options.
this
Cut
execution, man.
selected.
The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Coming out with it, it's Shaw. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
There are 6 categories.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. Going for the big play. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Obviously, they fail on that fourth down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carrion. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Right back to the well. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
There are 6 categories.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Entering play call.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Minnesota has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 28 over Louisville. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, man. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be an All-American. And it's plays like this that starts getting that club going, the hype train going. And at the end of the year, you want to be like, best receiver in football? Where's he from? Baton Rouge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are one play away. Like, you've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are
He lobs one high down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down. Great coverage. break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's off. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories. For Nickel, over. There are 6 categories. You have 36
First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Spread.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Spread. 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 Spread.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to scramble. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Turns it on down the left side. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes the pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Entering play call.
That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shaw. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
6 categories. Nickel, over, double bracket.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You have 5 options.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
Entering play
right on the
call.
money. You just
Flag
have to
call,
make that
right
catch.
across.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he is just
Entering play
engulfed at the
call.
line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
To the air. It's Van Buren. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. With the clock running, this should be the final play. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen.